Mac Miller's music is truly timeless. Hopping genres like he's still on the playground, Mac blended R&B, soul, rap, hip-hop, and a whole lot more to create a sound that was uniquely his. If you're watching this video, you must be interested in how exactly Mac produced music. Well, I've been studying him for years, and I've learned a lot about how to get his signature sound into your music. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to make an alternative jazz rap beat from scratch so that you can see the whole process from start to finish. But as you'll see later on in the video, making music in this style is not easy, and I'll get into my thought process behind where I'm switching things up and how to deal with challenges when it comes to creativity. But one thing I want you to keep an eye on when you're watching the video is the instrumentation I'm choosing to use. Along with choices about chords, harmony, and melody, the instrumentation is what makes a piece of music sound a certain way. When we're making music like Mac Miller, using a mix of live and sampled sounding drums along with really lush keyboards is going to go a long way towards getting you Mac's signature sound. If you're not quite sure about how to choose the right sounds to get the style of music you want, or which chords you should choose when you're making a certain genre, then I do offer one-to-one coaching inside my private community, Producers Paradise. Paradise is a super supportive place to grow your skills and collaborate with some awesome people. If you want to know a bit more about it, you can just schedule a free call with me, we can chop it up, get introduced to each other, and see if it might be a good fit for you. Okay, we're going to start this one off with some sampled drums. I'm thinking dragging in some sort of percussion loop to set a little sort of background to the tempo and then layering that up with our one shot. So let's drag in something. Got this like percussion kind of tambourine loop. Let's hear how that's sounding. Okay, that looks really nice and it kind of like brings out a like slightly 16th feeling. So we can play into that with our drum pattern, hopefully. Let's get something in here. Alright, that's sounding tasty. I'm going to humanize these a little bit off the grid. Get these kicks off the grid as well. Now we need to get like a tom fill or something in at the end to give it some extra bounce. Maybe kind of like that timing. I kind of like it, but we just need to move this to be like a kick coming in beforehand, like a little ghost kick. Okay, that's one option. That's cool. We cut this part off and like use this last part. I like it, having the first part of the fill back around so it kind of flows in more naturally. That's cool. Okay, we'll use these fills to kind of have like slightly differentiated sections. So nice. But we need to process these fills up a little bit. Let's get into this one. Far too much low end, so let's cut some of that out. And let's just maybe distort it out a little bit as well because a little bit too friendly right now. Could even use a little bit of reverb on it as well, to be honest. I think it just really needs to go to a room or something. Let's just add a room to the kit in general. Send a fair bit of that over to the room. Room verb V. Yeah, a lot more natural sounding. Send a bit of this fill over there as well. See how that sounded. Yeah, sounds good. Very good. Right, let's pull some bus processing in on here. Get a bit more aggressive on the processing here. We'll go like 3-to-1, 4-to-1 ratio, sorry. Get a bit of like Studer tape on there to soften this up a little bit as well. Okay, I've just given that a little rebalance. Now we're going to add some saturation onto the snap to get it a little bit more thick and punchy. Oh yeah. Get a little bit of the boxiness out of the kick as well. Okay, that kick's sitting pretty now. Alright, we've got a nice little basic drum beat going, so now we can do something a bit more fun. Add some chords in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got those chords in as audio. Let's do a little bit of processing on them now. We've already got this reverb, but let's do a little bit of EQ first. Ooh. I'm kind of dreamy right now. Here for it. Kind of have a nice little mid-rangey thing here going on. Let's boost that a little bit. also like that part. Yeah. It's bringing out the sound real nice. Kind of want to get this a little bit dusty, so we're going to go for some needlepoint. Kind of doing what I want it to do now. Okay, so without all the effects we just put on, it sounds like this. And with them, sounds like this. Giving that kind of lo-fi, dusty vibe. Oh, that's sounding gorgeous if you ask me. Okay, we are gonna get a little vocal melody in before we do the bass. We're gonna layer that up, get that sounding nice and mellow. So yeah, let's play around with some ideas. Okay, after doing that first take, I doubled it, added a high harmony, and then added a harmony a third up. And then I've done a little bit of tuning and aligning because they were pretty sloppy, but I wanted to do them pretty quickly. So they sound like this right now. And now let's put some processing on them, actually make them sound tolerable. Compression and other bits and bobs on there. Yeah, get them pretty slammed with the comp. Now we go Echo Boy on there. Bit of delay. I'm thinking maybe we sidechain these with an FO tool. Okay, that's cool. Now what if we put like some tape and like a radio effect on it? Could be nice. It's a pretty weird sound, but I like it. Okay, so we've taken the vocal melody into that kind of ambient textural space, which I'm definitely here for on this one. So let's roll back, circle back around to that bass and try and get something in with that mini moog that I was liking the sound of earlier. Oh, I'm not quite feeling the analog lab. I'm thinking maybe we get a live sounding bass in. Okay, tried out that contact bass, sounded a lot more appropriate for the genre. And something to bear in mind is you're not always going to get it right first time. So with this kind of, you know, lo-fi R&B vibe, going for that live sound just sort of tied the whole thing together in a much more organic way than when I was trying out the analog lab. So look, it's trial and error. We got there in the end. Let's get something recorded in. What we wanted. That's what we wanted. I just think at the end here we need a little bit more to the fill. That's kind of hard. Kind of hard. Maybe we try it on the E. Yeah, that's better. That bass is knocking. Right, let's give this a little bit of EQ to get it shaped nicely. Give this a little bit of compression. Yeah. A scooped bass sound, I like that. See about distorting it just a little bit. Tiny bit of the mix on that. Sounds really good. just arrange this out a bit, maybe add some more layers into certain sections. Yeah, maybe we have that as like this part, the first part, like a little breakdown part maybe. Cut the fill in the bass here. We also need to cut this last bit here. Now maybe we just add a Rhodes in here and we've got a little arrangement going already. Let's get the MIDI that we used on the Prophet earlier. Pull this down here. Play around with the sound just a little bit as well. Yeah, I'm feeling that kind of Rhodes vibe today. Really nice. We'll just humanize this MIDI a little bit to get it slightly different to the old Prophet we played in earlier. I think just this with some compression, some saturation, and some tape will sound amazing. That's so juicy. Let's render that out. All right, and the last thing to do is just add some improvised vocals, and we are there. So let's do it.
I miss when we were on the same ish. I miss when you would be my main bitch. I miss when we would talk about how we gonna act when we get famous. So why don't you come around here no more? Why you gotta act like we're at war? Yeah, war. Really, I miss your skin, I miss your bones, I miss your face, I miss your soul. Yeah, your soul. Your skin, I miss your bones, I miss your heart, I miss your soul. Yeah, your soul, yeah.
All right, peace guys. See you in the next one. Love ya.